I still have an intro, but who needs one? Hey Woody, this is Aldi Sparkett here. And today we're back in New Vegas, where I'm getting shot a lot. So I just gotta, you know, work my way through all this. It's fine. It's okay, because I do have a plan. Now, if you remember last time, we completed some stuff with the cons, with the Brotherhood, and we were looking pretty good as far as some quests go. And we're trying to end off by completing a bit of good old Come Fly With Me, because I haven't done this quest yet, and I'm level 30 something. But the second I stepped outside of here, I was ambushed. Now, you may remember from the very end of that video that I got stuck and died with Chris Haversham. So I loaded an earlier save, and now I have a genius plan to try and get this sorted out without having to try and reload way earlier, which I may have to do. Which might mean I have to go redo the entire Nightkin part of the quest again. But hopefully not. But basically my plan is if I go and grab the thrust modules now, before speaking to Chris, maybe I can just give him both of the parts in dialogue and say I'm ready, and then that won't cause a problem with the quest. That's my hope, at least. I don't know if it's going to actually work. There we go. I'm far enough away now, so I can go to Gibson Scrapyard. Now, the thrust modules themselves are pretty easy to get. There's actually a couple ways to get them. One way is to simply talk to Old Lady Gibson and ask for the thrust modules, which she'll charge like 400 caps for. Alternatively, if you come here and just pick the lock on this box, they'll be right inside there. Thrust control modules are mine. Which I don't feel so bad about taking those, because she charges you a ridiculous amount, and it's not like those parts are useful for anybody but those specific ships, as Chris explained to us. So, screw her. And now I just have to survive this, which I'm gonna do by running. It appears I'm not running fast enough. My way to fix this is by continuing to run, and praying, and more running, and maybe a little bit of jumping. That'll probably help. Just ignore the red filter, that's probably fine. It's probably just my eyesight getting misted over with all the blood on my body. But that's totally fine. Still fine, in fact, that I'm just going to use a single stim pack. Definitely fine. I'm not worried at all. It is incredibly fine. I'm definitely not going to take some bitter drink to help me heal as well. No, why would I do any of those things? Ooh, salad. I forgot I have salad. That bitter drink will get me back to full pretty quick. There we go. Motivation in a mug. Just take these. Muggy will want them later, if we ever go back to Muggy. Which, we probably will at some point. But now I can head back down to the basement with both the isotope and the thrust control modules, and this should stop us from having a problem when talking to Chris. So let's put it to the test, shall we? There we go. I just went through the basement, had Jason Bright shout my ears off, and now I found the thrust control modules.
Indeed you did, and they seem to be in excellent condition.
The rockets are set to go, right?
Yes, I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin.
Go. Now Jason hasn't even made it down to the launch pad yet, which is kind of funny.
We need to launch the rockets, Jason. The great journey can begin.
That's awkward. Jason's supposed to be, you know, down there.
Hello.
With all the ghouls. That one's not wearing a helmet. He's going to be in big trouble when they get to space. Jason? There. I think that probably fixed it. Alright. Yep, that seems to have fixed it, at least partially. Jason's gonna go over there.
Hello.
And he's gonna address them. Yes.
May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends, one new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how he cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Now if I speak to Chris.
Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along. I'm no ghoul. They were just using me.
They'd take you if they could, Chris, but you would die.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
That's not true. They're going to revere you as a saint.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
That's not true, Chris. You're alright.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
No, there's a little town called Novak down the road.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. You go launch the rockets. I'm on my way to Novak.
There we go. Now, interestingly enough, Chris kind of hints at maybe being a companion, which there's no way to recruit him as a companion. This is obviously, as we know from kind of some of the background stuff, one of the first quests they made for New Vegas, which kind of begs the question, was Chris supposed to be one of the original companions? Or were there supposed to be more companions like him that were more minor characters compared to the other people we could find? Which is an interesting question. Because obviously with Chris, there's a couple of different plot points that could have been pursued. Specifically his vault, where he grew up, which is all irradiated to heck now. There could have been something there. I think that's the vault that the vault that the boomers came from too, come to think of it. So maybe that has something that could have been a plot point too, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. I think it's fine that he's able to go live in Novak because it doesn't make things any more complicated than they need to be. Also, there's something with a bunch of legs walking past this corner. I don't know where it is, and I'm not going to go look for it. One quick thing that I don't know how I always miss this, but it's maybe less interesting with the randomizers since they can spawn anywhere. But this cupboard here is full of destroyed party hats. You can't find many party hats, period, in this game, which is too bad. So, I mean, destroyed ones are better than nothing. So, that's a neat little find. In case you need those for whatever reason, they're right here. Also, there's a medicine box with nothing in it. Oh, actually, some great stuff in it. Yeah, this room has been very good to me since the start. I mean, I got my, like, second gold bar in one of these lockers. Yeah, that would have been too lucky to have something else spawn in those lockers. But if I head through this door, then right on the other side, we can't see anything. And there's enemies down there, which isn't, you know, something you see every day with this quest. we've got the launch button here and the navigation console. Now, with the navigation console, we can examine it further, leave it alone, or set them to crash into one another. This is a really evil option, gets you a bunch of negative karma. If we examine it further, with a science of 50, I believe it is, or 40, you can alter the rocket's course and get them closer to their target, which is very nice. Now, I think I'm gonna save real quick. And in case I'm able to, I'm just gonna clear the... Well, that didn't work. I figured there might be an invisible wall there. Well, in that case, if that's not an option, let's just turn on the launch music, if it works. I noticed in I played through this on my Xbox the other day, and the broadcast wasn't working then. So maybe it's bugged right now for some reason, but let's press the launch button. And there they go. Novak now likes us, and we get a bunch of experience points. And Come Fly With Me is completed. It's always a nice scene. The weather wasn't really, the most effective for it, but kind of fun to see the rockets shoot off in the complete pitch black. Yeah, and I can't go back to Novak, because there are enemies nearby. Of course, so I'll just make my way to the back door of this building, and we'll find our next destination. Alright, I just snuck out the back door, and I just gotta fight some skeletons very quickly, that are just here. Because skeletons just appear in random parts of the world now. Yep, he gained meat when I killed him. That one did too. And now we're in relative safety. But yeah, I just snuck out the back of the RepCon test site. And that way, we're able to keep moving this way. And by this way, I mean we can go complete Bleed Me Dry, because it's just run around, hit a couple of spots, get some items. Very simple. It does appear that we're in a massive war zone, but I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm just going to drop some junk real quick. There we go, a little bit of space emptied out. But I could have sworn that I did Honest Hearts already. But apparently I haven't. So I was thinking maybe we'll crack onto that pretty soon, if none of the other mods really catch my fancy as far as their main quests. Just want to make sure my path is nice and secure. But basically all we need to do is grab some giant rad scorpion eggs over here. Now it's kind of funny to think about. Who knows what eggs these things are, who knows what these eggs are actually in this universe, because, with the randomizer, technically an egg could open into anything, could hatch into anything. Which is, weird to think about, but that's the universe that we live in. Oh, I can pickpocket that Nightstalker for some reason, but that's fine. Don't really know how that was the case, but oh well. We got a ghoul here who might be aware of me. There we go. Didn't help much. Let's just take care of this Lake Lurk King. What? And somebody's shooting at me. Another Lake Lurk King. Just ignore him for now. It'll probably be fine. What's this ghoul have on him? Some blood sausage and jet. Very nice. You know what? Let's just shoot you with something. I have enough guns. And enough bullets. I feel like we can just kind of erase you from this situation. There we go. That was pretty effective. Good old hollow rifle. And I'll take 308 armor piercing and thin red paste. Absolutely. Sounds delicious. And useful. Don't ask which I am referring to for which. Now the only problem I'm seeing is that this clutch of eggs is guarded by robots and 2 iBots and a giant ant queen, which is interesting. But, that robot has coin shot, which is kind of funny. He's shooting shotgun shells with Legion coins stuck on the end of them, which is a fascinating discovery. Let's pull up my pulse slugs. Unless I don't have any... There we go, pulse slugs. What in the world? There we go. There we go. A little messy, but we managed it. And anything useful on you? A large wasteland tequila. Don't mind if I do. And unfortunately, the iBots were blown to smithereens, so we don't get any loot off of them. But we've got red scorpion eggs right there. And a mercenary. See if he has anything useful on him. He has a zap glove, which is impressive. So we can return to Red Lucy with those eggs. Let's do that right away. Because why not? Here we are. Just have to go down and talk to Red Lucy, who is wearing quite different clothing than her normal attire.
Welcome back, stranger.
Let's see. Let's talk about the creature's eggs you need. I brought the rad scorpion eggs.
Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
And barter 60.
You are proving your
51
worth to the Thorn.
caps.
I hope these extra caps are sufficient to demonstrate my fairness.
Anything else I can do to help the Thorn?
Bring me a dozen fire gecko eggs. This great challenge will earn you a matching reward.
And I got 9 thorough-8 bullets. Great. Where can I find fire gecko eggs?
Are among the wasteland's most dangerous creatures. Near the Iritiba Peaks lies a nest where you may find their eggs.
Yes, I'll find the gecko eggs.
Confident. I like that. So long, stranger.
And now we head out to... What else did she give me? Something that weighs enough to... Something that weighs 6 pounds. Alright. Just gotta peruse through my inventory real quick and see what that could be. I have no idea, but never mind. Let's just head back up to the surface and see if we can't get some fire gecko eggs.
I heard all over.
I didn't mean to land here. It might take me a minute to get out of this building. So we'll see you guys after that. There we go. Made my way out of there. I still couldn't figure out what she gave me. So let's go get some eggs. Yes, over here near the Lucky Gem mine. That makes sense in my head. So let's just fast travel there. Yeah, and we got this little shack over here. So we'll just hop up this ledge. There we go. Hope that nothing too dangerous catches that I'm just kind of out here. A lot of Cazadors around. Don't want to mess with any of them. Because even with super guns, Cazadors are not fun to fight. Because, well, they're Cazadors. Also, we've yet to see a Clausador. And I'm not saying that I want to see one. Because I think monstrosity like that is the last thing that we ever need to see. But I'm just curious it hasn't happened yet. These robots might catch me, so let's take care of them very quickly. I probably have a gun that's very well suited to taking out robots. Let's see. Yeah, the Tesla Beaton's honestly pretty good at taking out everything, including robots. That was a Mr. Handy. It was perhaps overkill. Robobrain only worth 13 XP. That seems low. Maybe I'm overestimating my foes. How do I get up here to where the eggs of the terrible fire-breathing lizards are? Is it on the other side of the mountain range? It might be. Actually, come to think of it, I think they are on the other side of the mountain range. So remember in the regular game seeing loads of geckos on the other side. So I might have to go all the way around the mountains, which would be great. Oh, I might actually be able to cross over right here. Yeah, definitely. You can cross right over here. There's another giant ant protecting these eggs. You know, because it makes sense. Let's just snipe it. Didn't do a whole lot, to be totally honest. So instead, maybe stealth is the better weapon to use here. Alright. Protectron, ant. That's pretty much nothing that I need to worry about. Ooh, a tin grenade. That'd be perfect here. There we go. It didn't seem to do anything to the ants. Interesting. Explosives just kind of bug in this game. I think I missed the ant again. I didn't miss the ant that time. Let's just crawl down here. A giant worker ant, even while it's still alive, probably isn't going to pose much of a threat to me. And I'll just get Maria out, because Maria's the only regular gun I have. There we go. And anything handy on you? Prickly pear fruit? I'll take it. Now, I can't remember if this is an interior or if this is just something I can grab. Nope, this is just something I can grab. Perfect. Right about... Nope, there was a cave. Alright. Bootjack Cavern. Tavern? Cavern. Just gotta delve in here. And get some eggs. Oh. It's a Deathclaw. Wow, I've really found the easiest quest for me to do while I'm just kinda in between objectives. This will do a lot to that Deathclaw, right? Nope. You know what will do a lot to the Deathclaw? This big stick I have. Yeah, that seemed to do quite a bit. There we go. You see, I keep forgetting that this character, while not good with most guns, is pretty good at just hitting things with a stick. That seems to be the best strategy that I can employ. And is actually a really easy one to employ too. because there's no tactics, and so no tactics involved. It's just hitting things with a stick and throwing the occasional grenade. You know what? How do I favorite things again? There we go. 1, 3, tin grenade 4, Tesla beaten 5, and Maria 6. And let's shove dynamite on 7, frag grenades on 8. Let's use some of these grenades that I have. That bounced. That didn't bounce nearly as far. Get out the hitting thing stick. Got a trapper with a fire axe, but he should be pretty easy to take out, actually. I appear to have missed and just murdered that ant. See if there's anything on this body I can use. Some ammo, another copy of Maria, armor to repair my own armor. Radza for seconds. That's weird. Let's hit you with a stick. That seemed to do the job. I didn't mean to take your fire axe. You had another fire axe. Huh. Neat. Guess I'll repair my stuff with those fire axes real quick. And the super sledge as well. There we go. Anything on this body? Powder and primers. What's that invisible thing? Nightkin Master, right? Oh! Oh my god. Somebody took the big explosives. That's not fair. Please. Whoa! I don't think he has enough explosives. Ow, 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 ow. What am I... The eggs were right... There we go. I didn't expect this to be the most dangerous mission we've ever been on, but apparently it is. Great. Whoops. Stim pack. And give me some food to eat. Let me just eat the salad while I'm burning to death. It's perfectly fine. Oh, you had 2 more holy frag grenades. Thank you. And mercy. With incendiary grenades. That explains my excruciating pain that I just felt. I'll just drop some things real quick. There we go. I left my K9000 here because, let's be honest, it wasn't doing that much work. And it's a big guns, heavy machine gun thing that it's fun, but I don't really need it. And I have better ones, so sad, but oh well. We'll find another one someday. Wow, that salad healed me to full. If only real life salads were like that, that would be amazing. But also make for very weird war zones. Anyways, with that done, we can go back to Red Lucy and turn in some more eggs. Here we are back at the Thorn. Please open. Oh, it's closed. I forgot that it's closed at most of the day. Wait till 10 a.m. I think it opens at 10 a.m.? Let's find out. Yes. It's weird because the Thorn is basically the only building I can think of in New Vegas that does have, like,
Watch out where you
regular
exit.
hours.
Sewers can lead you to fiend territory.
Thanks, buddy. Head back down to Red Lucy, who's still wearing this outfit.
Welcome back, stranger.
Let's talk about the creature eggs.
Do you have good news for the Thorn?
I do. Fire gecko eggs.
Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
And barter 70. I've shown you my worth. Doesn't your best hunter deserve the best rewards?
You are a match to
98
my elite.
caps.
But don't congratulate yourself so profusely just yet. Still, your valor deserves recognition, and I shall honor it.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
The Thorn's calling its elite hunters to collect one of its deadliest creatures. Find Nightstalker Eggs, and your bravery will be greatly rewarded.
Where can I find them?
Nightstalkers are amongst the most fearsome beasts you'll ever face. They're also hard to find, but I know of a nest at a cave near Bitter Springs.
I'll find them.
Confident. I like that. So long, stranger.
This is a tricky one, just because, I mean, eventually we have to collect even more dead eggs in deadly locations. But Nightstalkers are not, well, actually, come to think of it, they're not going to be Nightstalkers, are they? We probably just fought more Nightstalkers in the Fire Gecko Cave than we are going to fight in the Nightstalker Cave. But this is, if I remember correctly, Morningstar Cave, which is, been through a few times. It's, interesting. And while I'm over here in the area, I might as well check out the Brotherhood of Steel safe house, just to see if there's anything neat in here. Yeah, so important note is that obviously the shack itself doesn't have much in it. However, down here, you've got the Safehouse Bunker, which is a very cool, clearly not all the, clearly a little bit different from everything else that's above. You've got some T-45 power armor, T-51 power armor. It's in terrible condition, but that's way better power armor than the Elder gave you. So if you just come here, you'll be able to get way better armor. And also, the microwave emitter. I think that one of my other mods that I have on must add this back to the game, but yeah, it's actually pretty good. Damage 55, DPS 99 does burn through 5 microfusion cells at a single shot, but ignoring damage threshold and damage distance and doing bonus critical damage and chance is pretty good. Not gonna lie. I think we'll probably be using that at some point. Other than that, most of this is in pretty bad condition, so I can do without it for now. Still, very nice to have access to. With that little detour done, we can sneak around this side of the mountain pass and get over to where the Morningstar Cave is. Ignore all this. This is supposed to be normally not even seen by the player, and that's why it looks a little out. This scorpion is... That's not a scorpion, that's a skeleton. I don't know why I called you a scorpion. To be honest with you, pal. You chose the wrong guy. Or gal. I forget that Sparkit is a gal. There we go. Single shotgun, terrible weapon. So, you got what you deserve. Right over here, no doubt the entrance is going to be a little dangerous. Yeah, that's quite a few things. What do I have left for grenades? Oh, that's that. I've got some more tin grenades. More grenades out. Got a bear. Beat up the bear. That seemed pretty effective. Bear neutralized. Everything else probably about the same. Larger packs is not activating over here for some reason. Let's see. I'll take all that. Sure. You had nothing on you. Why did I bother? This super mutant has a C. I said we find another K9000. And this one's in great condition. I still can't carry the darn thing. So, you know, that's good. Sadly, I'm going to have to leave this copy of Mercy behind. Even though it does insane damage, it would actually be a really good weapon for us to use. It's just, it's not worth enough to really keep it. And unfortunately, I can't actually repair it with the Cyberdog on. Oh, actually, this is Bloodborne Cave. My apologies. I get the two mixed up. Because they're basically the same cave. Filled with Nightstalkers. You know what? Ooh, this is a hard choice. Do I want Mercy or Maria? You know what? I have a solution. Let's leave the K9000 out here. I don't have many grenades for it. But let's use good old Mercy in this cave. Just because, as I said, this cave has been a pain to me in the past, so let's teach it a lesson. Oh, larger packs is definitely working in here. Oh, never mind, it's just a legendary Nightstalker. That has to be a Nightstalker. Anyone else? Seems to have done the trick. There we go. Got some 12 gauge, hunting revolver, 4570, very rare ammo type. The key, it's a very handy key. I don't know why I keep looting robots that don't have anything in their pockets. I don't know why I keep looting period, because I don't necessarily need anything anymore. But I suppose keeping topped up on ammo doesn't hurt. Especially since at the end of this adventure, I am going to need basically all the energy weapon ammo that I can find. Because I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, that's what I'm going to end up using. Because a lot of energy weapons in this game are good and fun. And some of the fights, especially some of the ones added in mods, require ridiculously over-the-top combats on the Air Force Base, covered in guys in power armor. That is incredibly difficult. So, better to be prepared, I suppose, is what I'm saying. Let's just give these guys a good ol' kaboom. Well, you're a giant spore plant, so you survived that one. Slightly impressive, but not impressive enough. That's a green gecko. Took a little bit of spray splash damage, but that's fine. I'll take your sausage. And spore plant. I'll take your sausage. That rad roach probably got disintegrated into the world. This guy's here. I almost forgot about these skeletons. For some reason, these skeletons are stuck in reference bows. Who knows why, but they are. Just a little fun fact about this cave. Alright. Now this is a nice little side area that key was for. Let's disarm the tripwire. And it opens inwards. Outwards, sorry. Now that bouquet is normally really hard to get, but luckily I can jump as high as, you know, something that can jump really high can jump. So it's not that tricky for me. And in this trunk could be a whole load of caps. At least that's what it's supposed to be. On this occasion, it's, wow, it's pretty much what it's supposed to be. A huge pile of money. I will take a huge pile of money in a heartbeat. We're not the richest courier that I've ever been, so definitely take that. Alright, that is Bloodborne Cave pretty much cleared out. So now to go back to the Thorn, rinse, repeat, etc, etc. Here we go, back into the Thorn. Red Lucy, hello again. I have good news.
Welcome back, stranger.
And Creature's Eggs, Nightstalker Eggs. Yes. Barter 80. I have braved packs of Nightstalkers to get these eggs. Yes, it was very much braved with, 17 grenades or so. And 18 bottle caps.
I'm asking our top hunters to gather Cazador eggs.
This one is not that bad.
Cazadors are...
Red Rock Canyon, I'll find them. There's actually a really easy way to get these ones. These aren't that bad. I believe these ones are actually out in the open. If I remember correctly. Or maybe they're not, and they're in an even worse place. That could be the case. I think that one, just to be safe. I once again have no idea what she gave me. Which is super useful. Ooh, I can remember why I should have. Let's do that. With the 12.7 SMG. And who knows what else she gave me. Legion Centurion armor isn't even that valuable. I should probably just drop it. Yeah. Leave that. We'll take it for now, and maybe I'll find a good place to sell it. I have some things that I need to sell, so I might do that on the way. We'll see. But I will meet you guys over there in just a moment.